Hi everybody, it's Marcus here with what I believe to be the 10 steps that all traders, if they want to be successful, need to take in the current market, because what's happening out there is pretty unprecedented in what's happening with the coronavirus, together with what's happening with oil, together what's happening just with people panicking as a result of everything that's going on, which seems to be turning into something much, much bigger and could be an economic meltdown. By the way, when I go through these 10 points, I'm not saying any of them are easy, but they are simple. Okay, number one is stay calm when everybody around you is panicking. And that already will get you in the right mindset in order to make the right decisions. Because remember, as soon as emotions go up, what happens to intelligence? Intelligence comes down. So number one has got to be to stay as calm as you possibly can. In good times, personal development and the fact that you're positive and all this kind of stuff, that's easy. That is really easy. But personal development really kicks in when things aren't going well. That really shows you who you are. So in a way, this is like kind of putting up a mirror to you and showing you who you really are in these times that are a little bit crazy right now, okay? And they're going to happen again, by the way. So even if you're not handling it very well right now, you can improve and handle it a little bit better next time. This is all about learning and growing. No one's perfect. Learning, growing, learning, growing, learning, growing. So number one, stay calm. Number two, understand the markets. What does that mean? There's a whole generation that thinks that we've only ever seen a bull market. So they think that the markets only ever go up. And you would be, since 2009, we have been in a bull market. Longest bull market in modern times. And so you can be forgiven for thinking that that's all the market does. And maybe it has little pullbacks and get in and it goes back up and you make money. That's all we've been doing since 2009. Literally, it's been so simple. But that's not necessarily always what markets do. Sometimes we're in something called a bear market where, markets are going down. And, as they go down, if you keep buying, there's nothing wrong with keep buying to get your average price down. But just know you're going to be in it for a long time. And that's fine. That's fine. Because we're going to come on to number 7, which is understanding you only lose when you sell, right? But we'll come on to that a little bit later. So understanding the markets. Markets go up, markets go down. For times, markets go sideways. Sometimes markets go up very slowly. Sometimes they go up very, very fast. Sometimes they come down slowly. And as is happening at the moment, they can come down very fast as well. Refer to step number 1, which is to stay calm and follow the strategies. Okay, number 3. Especially now, can you see how important it is to learn how to do number 3, which is to learn how to sell short. In other words, not just buy something and sell at the top, but you also need to have in your arsenal this other thing. There's only 2 things. Buy and sell, right? That's one thing. The other one is sell short and buy to cover. This is when we make money when markets go down. You can see the difference between some of our clients who did the buy and hold strategy. So they'll do well in the long term, right? Maybe not in the short term. And the people that said, yeah, brilliant. I was short a couple. I made a load of money. And so to have that in your arsenal is incredibly important. And most people out there just don't understand selling short. So number 3, learn how to sell short. Number 4, you need to learn risk management. When you're trading, not when you're investing, but when you're trading, you need to have risk management. You need to have a stop loss. You need to be risking 1% of your entire portfolio. I mean, when you look, we're up 8% this month while everybody is down 20, 30, 40, 50% on their portfolio. We're up 8% on foreign exchange. Why? Because we're trading foreign exchange and therefore we use risk management techniques when we're trading. When we're trading, we always, what's the word please? Thank you. Always have a stop loss. So risk management, very, very important. And now we can really see how important it is. Number 5. Diversify your portfolio. Now, you've heard this 10 million times, I know, and yet people do tend to go in too big all at once at a certain price. you know, and then it falls and then they don't have enough to get in. And also they're just, you know, in too many of the same kinds of stocks. Even if you think you're in this stock, this stock, this stock, let's say you're in Intel and you're in Cisco and you're in Dell, but they're all part of the NASDAQ. It's still the same. You're kind of not really diversifying your portfolio. How much do you have in cryptocurrencies? Now you could say, yeah, but cryptocurrencies have come down. Yeah, but cryptocurrencies are the ones that are going to go up a lot faster than stocks, I can tell you that. Are you in oil? But Marcus, oil has gone down as well. That's right. But oil can't go to zero and will go back up. It's just a matter of time. Okay, so what about gold? But gold hasn't really gone up yet, but it's been a lot steadier. What about silver? Well, silver's gone down 15%. Well, everything has gone down by 20, 30%. Okay, so how diversified are you doing foreign exchange? You know, are there different things that you're doing that are non-correlated? Cryptocurrencies obviously being the number one choice on that. So diversifying your portfolio. I hope you're enjoying the list so far. We are halfway through. Here is number 6. Think long term, especially now where you might have bought some stocks and the stocks are down right now, but were they good, solid companies? My wish for you was that they certainly were. That's certainly what we teach, the best of the best of the best companies. So if you're in Amazon, which happens to be down, you know, whatever, 20, 30%, if we think long term about that position, but also your entire portfolio, you and I both know that long-term stock markets go up. And so therefore, as long as you use the strategies with rules, you know for a fact you will be okay long-term. And as Warren Buffett, the most famous long-term investor, always says, you know, this is just noise in the short term. It's just noise. He doesn't care if the market closes for 10 years. Now, how's that for thinking long-term? He's still thinking that. I don't even know whether he's going to be with us in 10 years. Think long term, take it from a multi-billionaire, and don't panic in the short term. Things happen in the short term. Stay, number 1, calm, and number 6, think long term. Number 7, understand that you only lose when you sell. Now, I'm not talking about trading because we always have our stop loss, right? So we're buying, selling, buying, selling. But when we're investing, we've got to have more of a long-term view, which is number 6, think long-term. But number 7, understand you only lose when you sell. So you might be down 50% on something, but was it something that's solid? Is it something that's going to come back up again? Is part of your strategy to buy more into it, which is called feathering in, to make sure you have a nice average low price, which means you need to understand you only lose when you sell. You haven't really realized the losses yet, have you? In other words, when the market starts going back up again, especially if you've bought some solid companies where you've done your research on, then you haven't really lost anything. And that's something that Warren Buffett talks about a lot as well. He says, sadly, the only people that lose money are the ones that have to sell. If you don't have to sell right now, then you could stay in it for the longer term. Yes, you wanted it to go up in the shorter term, but it just didn't. Okay, so we are having a massive, massive correction right now. Number 8, get your mindset right. Maybe that should be number 1. By the way, these are in no particular order because they're all incredibly important. Get your mindset right. How do you do that? You need to sometimes take yourself away from the trees so you can actually see the damn things. Okay, so maybe just switch off for a while. Maybe not trade for a while. Maybe spend time with your family. Spend some time in nature. I know it sounds strange, but what that will do is will center you again. It'll get you to what's important for you. What's really important right now. It probably isn't making money right now, is it? Is it? Is it? If you were ill right now and you had the virus, or your children had the virus, or your elderly parents, sickly parents had the virus, what would be important right now? Get your mindset right. What is important? Focus on that right now. Okay, and remember, number 1, stay calm. Not saying it's easy. Okay, surrounding yourself, number 8, getting your mindset right, is all about surrounding yourself with the right people. I have to say, the way that my team are handling this, the positivity, and, you know, come on, we're going to do this, we can do this, we can help our clients, you know. Surrounding yourself with the right people, so important, right? Because when you're down, other people are bound to be up, okay? When they're up, you could be down, right? So they might need to help you, and sometimes vice versa. I know that's the case in my relationships, right? When I'm down, she's up. When she's down, up. That's just the way it is. Surrounding yourself with the right people. That's what it's all about. Number 9, replicate the experts, not the newbies. Making sure that you're really listening to people who've been around 20 years, plus, who've been around not just 1 or 2 years and who are new to this. They've never seen this kind of thing. So you really want to be listening to people who really are experts, who have been around long enough to see this kind of thing before, even if it was just the financial crisis of 2008, even if they were just around for that, so that they have some perspective into what is happening right now. Replicate people who have seen this kind of thing before. I was around in 2000. I started trading in 1999. The 2000, what happened back in 2000 was an absolute meltdown. And there have been some since then as well, 2008 notably, and now what's happening right now. And number 10, last but by no means least, learn from your mistakes. Because if you chalk everything that you're doing right now to what can I learn from this? While everybody else panicking, what can I learn from this? So that next time when you do it again with 10 times the money, you will be making money and not losing money. So the question is always what can I learn from this? How can I prepare myself better for next time? What am I going to do differently next time? And I think that is a very, very valuable lesson. So I really hope that you enjoyed these 10 very, very important things that you need to do in the current market. We're here to help. Call my office, speak to my team. Let us serve you in these uncertain times. We know what we're doing here. We've been doing this for over 16 years, helping other people, and I personally have been trading for over 20 years. So just call us. Even if you're not our client, just call us. Call us +44 203 699 9951. Just call us +44 203 699 9951. We look forward to your call.